Says we going to the league.
Absolutely,
We
just
going
like
to
that.
the league.
That's all I'm thinking
Right,
about right now,
right.
you know. And if I could have that same thing happen to myself, I would tell my younger self, like to really keep going and to not give up like I had given up at one point. And I'm just blessed, really, thank God all the time that I'm back here playing this thing, because like there's really no other adrenaline rush like playing and starting like an opening night, a Friday night game, a Saturday night game,
Right.
anywhere in the city,
Right.
So it's just like I'm really blessed to be back. Like it's crazy.
Definitely. Because I've been here the last 3 days, and
It's electric.
wow, yeah, it's been real exciting
It
too.
is,
I was like,
it
wow,
is.
this is what's
Opening
up.
day was crazy.
Opening day was crazy. I was here.
Yeah, it's
definitely.
like 6,000 maybe,
Yeah,
6,500,
yeah,
700,
it was
7,000.
great. Had the fireworks Friday and Saturday night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They definitely get a good
Yeah,
fireworks show.
and then what was it the other day? Y'all had the football score.
Yeah, absolutely. 23-7, which was a crazy game.
And that's the highest.
Oh yeah, we
most runs y'all ever
in
had in franchise history. Right. That's what's up.
By like 2 or 3 runs, I think.
Right,
too.
right.
And so as a pitcher, like when you see the offense coming around like that again, you're just like, it makes their job easier, man.
Right,
Because
right.
you're like, do I got to worry about runs today? Do I not got to worry about runs?
Right,
and at the end of the
right.
day, it's just your job to pitch.
Right.
But obviously, when you're up 8-1 in like the
Yeah.
third inning, you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I can cruise,
Right,
and just
right.
really relax and just do my thing.
Right.
Obviously 1-0 game, one mistake, it's a tied game. So it's a little bit more high intensity, high stress. But, we've been putting the bat on the ball the last few days. It's been great to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the offense and
Yeah.
how y'all are hitting around all over the yard.
Absolutely. Like I was saying to you earlier, like I feel like these last, the road trip, we just was slow. Everybody was slow. Pitchers, hitters, and even defense. Finally
Right.
all of that. And I knew it's like we play on grass and dirt for our whole spring training, our whole
Right.
preseason. Everyone practices on it, and then we go straight to turf for our first
Yeah.
first week.
Okay.
of the season, so that can.
Oh,
mess up
Gastonia has
anybody.
turf.
Oh yeah, Gastonia and High
wow.
Point have turf.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was just like nonstop, just it was crazy to watch.
Right,
It was just
right.
bouncing balls everywhere.
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, so it was just a nightmare, man. So like we were just like, we got to get home,
Right.
get settled again,
Yeah.
get back to our
get that
ball.
home cooking.
Right, get back to the way we knew we was capable of playing, because in the spring, we really dominated.
Right.
So I was really excited to see us finally come around in that area.
That's good. That's real good. Tell us a little bit about your brothers again.
Yeah, so I got one above me, Austin. He's a chef in Utah, like I was telling you.
Right,
a new
right.
restaurant that's opening up there. They haven't decided on the name
You said private chef for Donovan Mitchell. You said.
Wait, he could be. I'm telling you, because we were telling him back in Atlanta that he was very capable of doing the whole private chef thing. And then
Okay.
he was working at this restaurant back home called Apartment 4B.
Oh, okay.
And they had ended up getting like some popularity on Good Morning America.
Okay.
They were featured on there. He even had a little cut scene in there. And they also had, celebrities coming in from all. Kanye West was ordering.
Wow, that's
Rick
what's
Ross
up.
was coming in. They
Wow.
were hosting events for T.I., Jeezy. So a bunch of people were like really starting to gain recognition. And that's when he got out of there. He started working at a different place. And he finally got the big offer. And then
good.
the one above him, like I said, he works at Jefferson College in Philly.
Okay.
He loves it there. Is doing his
My
thing.
town.
Yeah, exactly. Doing his thing out there. And then the oldest is still working for a section of the World Health Organization. So he's out there in Geneva, Switzerland.
Wow.
Just like literally loving it. It's expensive as a mug out
Right,
there,
right.
but when they give you that kind of job, you're not really worried about the money.
Yeah,
or
out there getting
anything
his
like
Dr.
that.
Fauci
Yeah,
on.
I'm telling you, he got his master's from Michigan, got his
Okay. Michigan man.
yeah, got his master's from Michigan, got his undergrad from Dartmouth, so he's a
Okay.
smart dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's a real smart
wow.
dude.
Okay, that's what's up.
Genius.
I've been out to Geneva, Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been. I'd
Yeah,
love to go.
it's overseas.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
crazy. It's so different.
It is.
But different in a good way, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely in a good
I
way.
mean, like my only few times being overseas, I've been to Ecuador once, and I went
okay.
to. I've been to Canada, so
Okay, I've been to Canada, too.
Just,
I've been
seeing those
almost
diff-
everywhere.
Right, yeah, just seeing those different cultures. It's not a culture shock, but it's
Yeah.
like definitely interesting to watch and see how people handle themselves and go about their business.
Right.
It's always fun for me. Like I love doing that kind of thing. I want
Right.
to travel way more. I've always talked about playing winter ball overseas.
Oh,
Like I would
okay.
love to do that. Play anywhere like Taiwan or Japan. Really get some good competition out there. Like
Okay.
that's some high
I
level
was
ball.
watching some of the the Winter Ball games in
Yeah,
DR
absolutely.
this
Oh my
past
gosh,
season. Yeah,
crazy. Malau played there.
it was like I used to watch it, and a matter of fact, long time
Right.
ago when I was your age,
Yeah.
I've actually seen the games up
Right.
close.
Right.
But it was like electric. It was
Man,
like
I'm telling you.
I almost thought it was like I was watching.
I told him that
It
myself.
was almost like I was watching Phillies
That's-
Phillies Mets or something like
It's
that.
even crazier because like they playing for their country, you
Right,
know. So
right.
the stakes is even higher
Right,
for them than like a
exactly.
regular MLB game. It's like playoffs, but all the time, and it's like the
Right.
World Series, but every single game. And
Right.
like their passion, the fans are just crazy into the game, and that's what I love when the
Right.
fans are like going nuts. Like whether you away or home team, like if the fans are in it, like I'm gonna be in it every time. So like I love that.
The excitement is like so they're baseball. So like you're in Europe, it's like it's
Absolutely.
soccer,
Absolutely.
or here and
Absolutely.
it's NFL football. You know, right?
Absolutely. It's the
that-
equivalent.
yeah,
and
it's
it's crazy because like you see, you know, how we treat football
Right.
and you see how the fans just go crazy,
Yeah,
you
I
know, the
love
body
it.
pain.
I'm guilty.
Man, what
Especially,
crazy.
I'm an Eagles fan.
Oh yeah, so then you definitely,
Yeah,
I'm definitely
yeah.
knowing, you know, and I'm a Falcons fan,
Right,
so
right.
like we're just passionate down there, and it's crazy to see the difference for them with baseball,
Right.
you know, overseas in Europe with soccer,
Definitely,
in Africa
definitely.
with soccer, and then you see, you know,
Africa with basketball now.
absolutely too. That Africa
I was
is
watching
huge
the
on
games,
basketball,
yeah.
and China, just
And they
like
got the-
China, like
and they
China
got
is
the-
just super fandom.
They got the Jordan logo on the
Yep,
jerseys.
Yep, they're fire now. Like
I
they
was like,
absolutely
wow.
have like a whole nother level of passion now.
We're gonna have,
for the
like,
game.
I don't know how many Embiids and
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're gonna see so many more
Siakams
dudes.
and-
Yeah, OG and Anobi. Like you're gonna
yeah,
see a
right,
lot more
right.
dudes coming
yeah,
out
it's
now
like wow.
who are just like dominant from Africa. You
Yeah.
see guys now coming in from Europe that's dominant.
Because they're down there,
Luka.
they're over there, they're hungry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you
I
see
watched
Luka
that.
playing
Yeah.
as a 16-year-old,
Right.
you know, playing pro
So between them and I'm watching the G League.
ball. Correct. It's
They're
crazy.
hungry.
They're hungry and they're ready. And they, you know, see guys that are in the G League and they're like, you know, why don't we just give them opportunity?
Right, definitely,
You know?
definitely. Get them those two-way contracts.
Absolutely.
Get up there, and next thing you know,
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they're up there for a whole year.
Right,
Next thing you know,
right.
they signing a multi-million-dollar deal.
right?
Getting awards,
Right.
most improved, all that
Exactly,
stuff, man.
exactly.
It's crazy the way they're doing it
Yeah,
now.
it's crazy. I mean,
Africa's going
and then the
crazy
whole
with
thing, it's global.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like almost all the sports
so
are.
global, so global, and that's what I love about baseball is how global it is.
Right.
And it's like really just a full. I mean, I want to say full world sport, but it is in a
Right.
lot of ways. You know, I mean, every country, for the most part, that I know plays baseball or at least knows baseball. And you know, it's very much worldwide like soccer is, and I think that's why baseball will forever be forever be a sport that people come and watch and see. Like
Okay.
that's why I think they re-put it back into the Olympics, just because like people love the game.
Oh yeah,
It's just something you'll just never get
I
rid
watched
of.
the World Baseball Classic
Absolutely,
too. Yeah,
that,
definitely.
and the
yeah.
passion that they showing in that, man,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah,
Like
it
each
is
country
crazy.
is sending out some of the best talent. You know, you can't beat it.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
So left field, no pun intended. I was brainstorming the other day. I thought about, since everybody's in love with HBCUs now,
Right.
do an HBCU classic here at
That'd
Clipper
be awesome.
Magazine.
That'd be awesome.
So I'm still doing my research,
Yeah.
and I'm really thinking about doing like a tournament or
That
at
would
least
be
one
awesome.
game here,
Absolutely.
and even get their bands involved some kind of
Yeah,
way.
that would be
now, I heard we
awesome.
can't do the band. You can't do the battle on the grass.
Right.
But if we're going to figure that out.
That's
The logistics
you
on
can
that.
go to the stands for that easily.
Okay.
Easily.
And then I didn't get my interview with Mr. Brandon Bellamy yet.
Yeah.
He's I told you he's the majority
course,
owner
of
of the
course.
Gastonia Honey
Of course,
Hunters.
very wealthy man.
So hopefully that's coming soon
Very
to a
wealthy
theater near
man.
me.
I'm telling you.
But I'm hoping we could probably do one up here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we do another one down there.
That'd be awesome.
At his facility.
That'd be awesome.
You know,
I think with him, you know, he brought a lot more African Americans to the game
Right.
in North Carolina.
Right.
I think baseball is popular in North Carolina, but it's
Okay.
not as popular within the black community.
Right.
And I was actually doing an article that's on my Instagram page. That's linked
Okay.
with a mentor of mine. His name is CJ Stewart, and he played with the Cubs back in the day.
Okay.
And he and I had just always talked about, you know, how do we get more black guys in the inner city Atlanta involved?
Exactly.
And things like that, a classic where you're bringing out kids, you know, who are of color, who want to play the game,
Right.
and see the game, you know, being played by their, you know,
Right.
people of their community. And it's
Exactly.
like, that's what they
Exactly.
want to see. My first time going to a Morehouse Tuskegee game was this year, in the off season, and I just had never seen that many black people at one baseball game before. It was incredible.
You
And I
would have
was
thought
like,
Jackie Robinson was
I'm
playing.
telling you, like, it was incredible. And I was saying to myself, like, man, if all these HBCUs like had a big just classic, just
Right.
a massive tournament
Right.
with all of them,
Right.
and just brought out, because you know, you even talk about that with black women, you know, they always talk about, like, you know, we just never come to baseball games, we never get to see games.
Right.
And it's like, well, it's just because we don't really talk to many baseball players, because
Right.
not many African American dudes are
Right.
playing baseball.
Right.
And every black woman that I've dated has come to my games and watched and sat through the whole game. And they'd be
Right.
like, I love this. You know,
Right,
this is
right.
awesome. Like, why didn't I get into this way sooner? And I'm like, you know, like, this is what I always ask myself. And it's just like, simply because we haven't pushed the game to the community.
Right.
And I feel like that idea is just, I mean, that'd be fire. I think he would be on top with that too, because he's a wealthy man. Like,
Right.
he's got the trigger. You know, he's got a lot of triggers he can pull.
I figured he could.
He's got a lot
So
of
I'm
triggers
looking forward to
pull.
hopefully
50
talking to him
M's
about
goes
that.
a long way.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
I don't think anything in that regard he couldn't make happen.
Right,
So if
definitely.
you end up getting that meeting, you know, one good pitch, and I think that's something that could really happen. I think it will bring so much more to the community of, you know, just African Americans in general, but
Right.
not only that, but just also to the baseball community. You know,
Right.
it's just going to open up so much talent. So many black kids that would dominate the game.
Right.
And you see so many players in the league that dominate.
Exactly.
And you're like, there's got to be more, because we dominate basketball.
Right.
You know, we dominate football.
Right,
We
right.
dominate a lot of major sports.
I want us to do cycling and speed skating too, and
That'd
the
be crazy.
swimming.
That'd be
Because they
crazy.
say we can't swim.
That'd be crazy.
I'm a Navy man. I'm a Navy veteran, air crew rescue swimmer school.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely
so
know how to swim.
that misnomer about swimming.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
CPR certified.
Okay.
I've been a lifeguard multiple years of my life. I'm an Eagle
Right.
Scout. So I'm like, you know, certified to save people from drowning.
Right.
You know, so I've always had to be able to swim when I was, you know, like I learned as a young kid.
Right.
So I've never like ever like stood by that theory that black people can't swim. I've always been like, nah, I think that black people actually are really, really great swimmers.
Right.
We're just not in the sport.
Right.
It's just
right.
that simple. Just like hockey. You know,
Right.
not in
Oh
hockey.
yeah. I found 2 more black hockey players today. I was watching Sports Center. They did like a special on the missing teeth part.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
So I found 2 other guys. I was like, oh wow. One was Darnell. I forgot his last name.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
like
and
they're
the
not
other
even-
one, and I knew about the Supan brothers
Right, absolutely.
and Evander Kane.
Absolutely.
But it was really interesting. And I was like, oh, wow. So what I did was I looked them up on Twitter and Instagram real quick
Yeah.
and saved it so
That's
I could follow
awesome.
them.
That's awesome.
Shout outs to your former teammate, Trayvon
Yeah,
Robinson.
absolutely.
I
That's
interviewed him
that's
last
my
year.
dog, man. I miss that man.
Real
alive.
good brother.
Miss that man.
Turned me on to Burner Boy.
Yeah.
And I was saying, he said he was cool with Andrew McCutcheon.
Absolutely.
Who was on the Phillies last year.
Absolutely.
He's on the Milwaukee Brewers this
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
So it kind of hurt my heart when he wasn't there.
for real.
Because
Kutch
I've
is
been
that
trying to
dude.
get down there.
Kutch is that dude, man.
You know.
You see Kutch, and then you see, you know, like his other boy, he's a closer now with the Braves.
Is
who
it
was
Kelly?
with the Dodgers. Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly Jansen.
Yeah, Kenley. Yeah, Kenley and him are really, really close.
Okay.
And you know, I was able to like always sit there and watch them have
Okay.
their conversations.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what's
and
up.
I was just like, I was like, man, like if the world of baseball is that small, you
What
know,
did
amongst
y'all
the
do?
black
Trade
community.
him for Freeman and all that?
Man, it was somewhere in there like
they
that.
gave Freeman all that loot too. I was
Bruh,
like,
it's
wow.
tough, bro,
okay.
because you know you could say he had the opportunity to sign, you know, sign his check. His agent didn't want him to take it, so he didn't take it.
Wow.
So it's kind of a bittersweet moment of
Yeah,
him, you know,
yeah.
having to leave because they got Matt Olson for dirt cheap.
Right,
so
right.
It's like you
exactly.
can't beat that kind of
Exactly.
deal for a player like him.
Yeah, definitely.
Braves are really good at that. You know, they got Ozzy at a steal. They got Acuna at a steal.
Yeah.
They're getting Freddie at a steal.
Yeah.
So, or not Freddie, but they're getting Matt Olson at a
Olson.
steal.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just see like, hey man, these teams are smart. They're gonna offer you a contract. It's business. You know,
Right,
you can be a
definitely.
lifer with the team. You can be a lifer with the organization.
yeah. Right.
But if
Like Chipper Jones is right
absolutely, and it's like, but if you don't take that offer, if you don't accept that, then you know you really got nothing that can help you.
now. Right,
You know,
right.
you're done. Like, and they're not gonna waste their time just sitting there trying to figure out, are we gonna sign this guy? Are we gonna, no, they're just gonna move on.
Right,
And that's the
right.
business, and that's the hard part about this game that we hate. It's the part that's like ugly, but it's the part that's like, hey, it is what it is.
Right, definitely.
So.
Definitely. Because one of the things, like when I contacted the team, the Lancaster Barnstormers last year, about me coming here and then interviewing you guys and talking about it, I've been watching baseball since I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's my third favorite sport.
For sure.
Of course, it's like football, basketball,
then
baseball, then hockey.
Okay.
And then I follow Tiger.
Yeah, for sure.
And, of course, Serena Venus, the whole thing, right?
Of course.
I'm still trying to learn cricket.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Interesting sport.
Right.
It's different.
It's different, right? It's different. So, but I wanted to shine a light on as many African American players as possible. We talked about it last year.
Absolutely.
I know the majors have the thing with the RBI program, and Marshawn Lynch just bought part of the Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, he did. I
for
saw
African Americans
I
in
saw that.
hockey,
I saw
which
that.
I think is really big.
He's huge doing that, man. Like, we
know,
need more. We need more guys doing that.
I was doing some kind of research. It seemed like the Native American / former slaves created hockey.
Low key, they
right.
did.
Nobody's
It's
talking
crazy.
about that.
It's crazy. Like, nobody speaks about it at all. But
Right.
it's like deep in the history of Black people.
Because I'm
like,
thinking, if we can do what we do in the 100 meters,
it's doable.
and then put us in some skates.
It's doable.
Come on now,
It's
right?
doable.
Like,
It's doable. Like, it shouldn't be that hard.
Right,
And
right,
It's something
exactly.
that you just gotta see, like, yo, this actually happened. It could happen.
Right, definitely. So, I'm just excited all the way around.
I am too, man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited to see like where the game of baseball is going with the Black community.
Right.
Where a bunch of those minority sports in our community are going.
Right.
Because you just want to see Black people in everything. Like,
Right.
what Wale said, a few years back, I'm rooting for everybody that's Black. And it's
Right,
true because
right.
you want to see, the Black guy win in a lot of these moments, in these situations. You want the best person to always win.
Right.
But if the best person is African American, then even better. And you see a lot of times that the best person is African American
Right.
and doesn't get the reward.
Right,
It doesn't get
exactly.
the credit. And that's when you're like, well, that's not right. That's got to change.
Yeah. So on behalf of some of my kids,
Yeah.
shout outs to the Latino community.
Okay.
And the Afro-Latino community
Absolutely.
as well. Because,
Oh yeah,
love them
I
brothers, too.
love my Dominican brothers
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
locker room,
yeah,
man. We
yeah.
had a great time
Oh, yeah.
yesterday, and we
Oh,
always
okay.
get along really well.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
every
good. That's what's
time
up.
They come to the locker room, we just always get off on the right foot.
Right.
Like, it's never beef between
That's good.
any Black guy
Right.
or Dominican guy or Venezuelan guy
Right,
or
right.
Any of my.
So we're everywhere.
Absolutely deep.
We're everywhere and
Deep.
mixed with everybody.
Deep. Like,
Yeah.
my best friends back home, are mixed with Dominican, mixed with Puerto Rican,
Right, right.
and it's like they consider themselves just as Black as me.
Right,
They consider
exactly,
themselves just as
exactly.
Black as the next guy.
Right.
And you have to respect that, and you have to respect where he comes from and his
Definitely.
bloodline.
Definitely.
If he's had Black in his blood, and he's had his dad's Black and his mom is Latina,
right.
or reverse that,
Right.
you put the same respect on his name as you would somebody that's fully
Exactly.
Black.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So I love that when they're aware
Yeah.
of
Absolutely.
like that. So
I am
it's
too.
just like, okay, yes, that just makes it even
I'm telling you, it's the
so
best.
much better,
It's
you
the
know?
best. You
Yeah.
just get along with them. They teach you Spanish.
Right.
They teaching me Spanish right now a little bit more
Okay.
than what I already know. I only
Okay.
know a little bit.
Okay.
I understand it a lot more than I speak
See?
it. So I'm always trying to just learn something new. Always trying.
I've
to
learned a
figure
lot
out-
over the years
Oh
myself.
yeah, exactly. Like, and I always hated myself for not taking it seriously in elementary school and middle
Okay.
school, and I even switched to Latin. For
Okay.
whatever reason, I was just
Wow.
really trying to help myself out with my grammar.
Right.
But I'm really wish that I had stuck with it because it's a language that, like, when you get older, you're like, God, if I
Right.
knew Spanish
Right,
right now,
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
there's so many more doors and,
Yeah, there
and
is, there
openings
is.
I would have in life, and it's just crazy
Yeah,
to think
because
about.
certain places and foreign place I used to work at, Crispus Status Community Center.
Yeah,
I was like the go-to translator.
of course.
And
Like,
they were looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm Black from Philly, but
I'm telling you, like,
I
know Spanish.
hola, ¿cómo estás?
Exactly.
Oh, bien.
Yeah.
You too. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
they
I'm
know.
just going
They
the whole
know,
thing, right?
exactly.
And they're
They
looking
know.
at me. Dominicano?
No.
Puerto Rican? No, just
no.
Black guy from Philly.
Black guy from Philly.
Yeah,
that's
Black guy
it.
from Philly.
Love that though.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Just like that guy
Yeah.
Will.
Oh, yeah. That Bel Air is official.
Oh yeah,
the new
absolutely.
show.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that.
I saw a few episodes of it. I think the new actors are really good.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
all right.
some of those guys.
Jeffrey's real smooth too.
Right, that's what I was talking
Jeffrey.
about. Like they made everyone like mad attractive in that show. Like nobody in there is like ugly at all anymore. It's like you can't laugh at nobody. It's like
I even like
you have to laugh at just straight up good comedy. You know.
And Hillary's official.
Everyone's official.
She reminds me of one of the girls on my team. Rest in peace. Her name is Ashley, ironically enough.
Okay, wow.
Ashley with 2 E's. She passed away last year.
Oh wow.
June. She was. I still gotta get I didn't get all the details. Mm-hmm. She got hit in the chest with a softball.
That's crazy.
And went to her car, and
that's crazy.
Cops found her in the parking lot.
They have a lot of
but I still don't know if she was actually like attending the game,
right,
or was she playing in the game? Because I believe she played in high school.
Okay.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Ashley.
That's why they have a lot
girl.
They have a lot of people wearing heart protectors and stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
So they don't play about that.
But I'm saying I don't know if she was playing or she was.
Either way, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, and
like
she was around your age too.
Man,
beautiful girl.
That's crazy.
So I did hit her mother up about the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, she reminds me of her so much.
Yeah.
And Mom peeped the show, and she's like, yeah, because of the personality,
of course, everything,
the skin tone, everything, right?
Everything.
Yeah. So it was just, it hurts me every
though,
time I see her.
You see that though, and you just like maybe in a lot of ways that is kind of like it's like. You see it just as a reminder.
Right,
it's good to have that reminder.
Yeah,
in
definitely,
life. It's
definitely.
good to have those reminders of people that you love. And
right, definitely.
My cousin actually just passed away.
I'm sorry to hear
very
that.
Famous bodybuilder, Cedric McMillan.
Oh, okay.
He just passed away from really just dropped dead from heart failure.
Oh, wow.
And was going through a lot.
How old was he?
He's like won the Arnold competition once, and he was only 30 something. Like I still have his.
Wow. Way too soon.
Man, way too soon. Like it was just crazy. He's taking care of his mother who has dementia at the time.
Wow.
And so like you just see things like that and hear about things like that, and you
was
just
that Melvin or Ladarius?
Ladarius right there. Yeah. But you just see things like that, and you just like, man, that's tough. And it's hard for our family. It gained so much worldwide attention because he's super famous.
Right.
And it's just like. You don't want people to spread false rumors and things
right,
like that
definitely.
about how he died and all these other things. And so you just want to keep it, as calm and relaxed as possible during that time and just deal with it. Even though it's one of the harder things to deal with, you just, say like they still with me. You find the little reminders in your life that, keep you going. And I see so many now.
You think you might get like a tattoo or something?
I might, I got in a little bit of ink when I went back home at it, but I told my mom, I just keep all my tattoos on my chest and everything like that, just because I don't want to, she don't want me to show anything on my arms right now. So I respect her wishes and I keep them all on my chest, but I probably will get some added for him just because that's my guy. I love him to death. He always called me, he always called me his bodybuilder and everything like that. And I already got tattoos on my body for everybody else that we lost, so it's like I might as well just keep adding.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. All right, definitely shout outs to him.
Absolutely.
Much respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All right, man, we're going to come to a close.
All right.
I'm going to plan on interviewing you a few more times as the season goes.
Of course.
All right, we're signing off now.
Sir. Appreciate you.
Y'all take care and appreciate you coming out, man.
Always.
Appreciate you blessing us with this interview, man.
I always appreciate the love and the word. With you,
like shouting you out, man. You're a good brother.
Absolutely, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like the. I have a nonprofit called Gilbert Leadership Initiative, and one of our things is at-risk youth.
Awesome.
So
I would love to get out there, man.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Get me out there.
Yeah,
I'm doing some community work. I was always big on that in high school.
Oh, that's what's up.
College, like I was always trying to win the community service awards because I just was like, not because I wanted to win, but I just have a real passion for that. So like any nonprofit work, like I'm always down.
That's what's
hit me
up. All right, appreciate that. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm dead.
All right, we're signing off now.
All right. Respect.